is your boy, your Cash, back with another video. In today's video, we got Streaming University killed Adin Ross' legacy. Last couple of years, it seemed like Cenat really ain't messing with Adin Ross like that. I always expected Adin Ross to be in a mix with Cenat and like ISO Speed and all the other black creators. To the video, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. As always, let's get straight into this video. Let's go.
What's poppin', yo? Streaming University is the hottest thing ever, and Cenat really just took it to the next level with the level of sponsors that he was able to get, eclipsing even Mr. Beast. And this screenshot that you see right in front of you is the sponsors for the event. Now, this is an insane list. I mean, you've got State Farm, you've got Twitch itself, you've got YouTube, you've got Meta. This is like the big, if they're
dang, I ain't gonna lie, this is a lot of sponsors. All right, this is a big event. This is even better than last time. All right, this is a lot of people, especially if you got all these different brands. I mean, what else can somebody ask for? You feel me?
There's super teams. This is it. You might as well just throw the NBA on there, throw the NFL on there, right? Like, you got, I don't know, some chat mobile thing. You've got Dell. It's like, how the hell do you even get these sponsors? I think Dell gave away some everybody, I believe, got a laptop at Stream University. You've got Red Bull, which, remember when I was telling everybody that the whole Streamer University acceptance or public invitation was just content for the Red Bull sponsor? That was mainly it. Zaxby's. Now, Zaxby's, I don't know if y'all mess with Zaxby's. I've been there a bunch of times. Y'all got to cop the, what y'all know about that nibbler meal? That's the only thing I've ever gotten there. I haven't been to Zaxby's in a couple of years, maybe 4 years in the last time I was at Zaxby's. But let me know what your order is. Now, I sound like I'm sponsored. Oh, hold on. We're going to keep this moving on. But I quote tweeted this, and I said, this is what happens when you don't get addicted to lean and gambling. And this is in reference, of course, to not just Adin Ross, but mainly Adin Ross. Yeah. And this is very, very important in Cenat's journey because there was a crossroads. He could have taken one side, and he decided to take the other side. Because years ago, or last year actually, during Mafiathon 3, he would have a conversation with Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin, legendary gospel singer. I think his mother, Cenat's mother, was a big fan of Kirk Franklin, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of Mafiathon 3 was Cenat just bringing guests that he loved growing up, or somebody that he knows loved, and having them get the opportunity to meet each other and enjoy each other's company and time and making their dreams come true. So he hit 1 million subs, and then he talks about this exact thing.
I learned that not all money is good money. Yeah. So I can't, a lot of the times, there's gonna be times and opportunities where you're gonna wanna get.
And one thing about this whole Streaming University thing is a lot of people wanted Kai to do something big and spectacular. You feel me? So when Kai was able to bring people together that way, and he always wanted to start a school, so this was the perfect opportunity for Kai to actually give back to the community, because he definitely wanted to give back to the community for a long time. We know that he wanted to do the little Africa thing with the children in Africa, but since he was able to give back to the community in this way by having small streamers become big streamers overnight, this was something Kai always wanted to do.
Money to do certain things that you wouldn't normally be able to, you wouldn't normally do. Like 2023, my first Mafia thing ever, I was offered like 60 million.
You were lying to me.
60 million to do something something I did not want to do, which is like gambling and stuff like that.
And what did you say?
And then after, I didn't want to take because I knew it would mess me up. I knew it would make me lose focus on what I got going on right now. I don't know how I even put, because it's so crazy I put it at that time, because
you were offered anybody 20 when you were 21.
Yeah, I was like 21. Anybody would take that.
Yes.
Yeah, anybody would take that. So it's like,
and you said no?
I said no. So the first thing I did, I went to my closet.
20 mil, okay, with y'all, let's put a counter down. Let's put a countdown right here. Okay, would y'all take 20 mil or just say no? Okay, it's $20 million. I feel like most people would take that 20 mil. All right, most people will. And you alive, you say you wouldn't.
We got off the call. I went into my closet and I just asked God. I said, listen, I said I don't want. When I said no, I said I'm gonna say no right now, but I don't want to take the short term I want to be able to take the long term. And I promise you, I got down on my knees, I prayed after that, and I just kept working. So it's like, but people gotta understand, chat. What I be trying to make y'all understand is that, bro, a lot of the things in life that comes, not all money is good money. Like, you cannot take, sometimes people, they want to take the short route. But as long as you believe in your craft, or as long as you believe in God, I don't care by the time I'm like 50 or 60 years old, I financially get to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh. But like, I'd rather take the longer route than short.
So this was Mafiathon 1 that he's referencing. So Mafiathon 1, they offered him, he's saying $60 million to go do it on Kick. And Adin Ross, he took the Kick deal. He went crazy on that. Kai ended up doing a Rumble deal for like a video series with Speed, where they did their own thing on there and then they left. But I'm guessing that gambling would have been involved. But the wisdom here, and this is something that I'm surprised he has at such a young age. I think this is what happens when you have good people around you, but also when you've been doing this for so long. Like Kai Cenat's been doing this since he was, 9 years old. So by the time he's 21, that's 12 years. And he's studied the game. It's not like he was just making content. Like, he's watched all of these guys and he's seen the mistakes that they made. And he's like, I don't want to make those mistakes. And it wasn't that just the money. He said, I would lose myself. And that's what happened. Adin Ross lost himself. The guy is an addict now. Even XQC, for instance, he is a gambling addict now. XQC is just...
I mean, a lot of people who were streaming end up being either gamblers or, alcoholics, one of the two. Not all of them, but they all do some type of drugs. Got to, man, to clear your mind out. Not everybody. I don't do drugs. Say no to drugs, kids. You feel me?
Built to stream. Arguably greatest streamer ever. But XQC, he still makes content himself. So if you enjoy XQC's content, the gambling doesn't really ruin it because it's just a segment of his streams. Versus Adin Ross, he got swallowed up whole by that. And then now, this is more than 60 million. So everything that he turned down, now he's eating off of this. And that was a short window. The whole gambling, throwing away, they're throwing crazy amounts of cash. That's just a small window of time. That's not going to be here in 10 years from now or 5 years from now. But what Kai Cenat did will. All of these sponsors that he had, they will. And one of the ads that he did for YouTube I thought was really brilliant.
Do you stream on YouTube?
Nah.
You need to.
Why'd you start doing that?
Cause, bro, it's a whole nother community.
For real?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I first started streaming on Twitch, so think about it, right? I'm on a break this SmackDown, right? I'm on a break down some SmackDown, so you stream on YouTube, right? Twitch has 140 to 150 million monthly viewers and users on the app. YouTube have 2 to 3 billion people that use the app every single day. On every Samsung device, it defaults and automatically comes with the YouTube app. Genuinely. Every app.
That's a win right there. Everybody knows YouTube is a lot. It's a lot of eyeballs on YouTube, y'all. Everybody, feel me? It's a lot of eyeballs. So everybody is on YouTube, regardless if they want to or not. Somebody watches YouTube, like whoever watching this now. How did you get on YouTube? You probably seen it on your phone. You probably seen it at the top of the app store. Everybody watches YouTube. So Kai is right about this.
Every Samsung device, meaning Samsung fridges, Samsung mini pads, on everything got YouTube, bro. And it's okay. You might as well. I don't see why you wouldn't.
What? Like, I do have a problem.
I think you should. I genuinely think you should.
Okay. So wardrobe too?
Yeah, well, everybody should be on
I
it.
want to, but my YouTube channel got banned, so yeah, but I restarted it, so hopefully it's good. But
No, I think this was an ad read, and the reason why I think that is because, of course, YouTube is sponsoring the event. One of the biggest things that YouTube has been focused on is getting more live streamers. They want more people streaming on the platform. They've been updating a lot of live stream updates. If you follow Neil Mohan, who's the CEO on X, he's always talking about what's been going on with YouTube and live streaming in particular. What happened a little bit before this was Black Boy Max got approached and he denied an ad.
iPhone 1. I was wondering if I could get a retro photo of you.
Alright, come on.
With the, would you be down to hold that for turn? Alright, cool.
Wait, hold on. Nah,
So you telling me the brands are going around asking people that stream to hold they merch. That's a little insane. That's real crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They don't pay me. Sorry. Shout out Tone though. Tone, but you mean my agent told me you mean.
So my whole thoughts on this, I did a separate video on it. You should watch that. You'll get my full analysis and thoughts on that. But TLDR or TLDW, Too Long Didn't Watch, I thought it was whack by Plaqueboy Max. But I think it was brilliant that Cenat pulled him in I think this is an ad read. He's like, man, you should really stream on YouTube. This is why I'm streaming on YouTube. This is such a good ad read too, because it doesn't feel like an ad. It doesn't interrupt the content. It feels natural. YouTube is sponsoring the event. And these ads just flow seamlessly through everything. And this is great for corporations. It's great for Cenat because he's making a ton of money and can continue to do this at a larger scale. And it's great for us as the viewers because we don't feel like this jarring feeling of, oh, here we go. Or, okay, I got to skip this. Like, people get ad fatigue. That's I wouldn't say that's part of the reason why I've never done sponsorships. It's just, it's dumb. It's dumb of me to have never done it. But I just like flowing. Like when I listen to content that has no ads and I watch something that has no ads, it's liberating. It feels like, wow, this is such a smooth sailing effort versus, or like if you've ever been in a Rolls Royce, I haven't, but I remember this famous Rolls Royce ad where they said it's like you're on clouds and you don't even feel any of the bumps underneath you. But that's what I feel like when an ad interrupts my content. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I feel like I'm hitting speed bumps and my head's hitting the top of the car. That's why I pay for anything that makes me not get ads. I pay for YouTube Premium. I pay for the Twitch Turbo thing. And yeah, listen, man, Kick better. They only have the ads right now on the slots section, I think. So I'm not getting ads there, thankfully, because I don't watch slots or anything gambling related for that matter. But the biggest lesson here that we got in 4K was over a long enough period of time, if you believe in yourself, you should not take the short and quick money. Not only because...
Facts. Over the long periods of time, you always... Hold on. Let's replay that real quick.
If you believe in yourself, you should not take the short and quick money. Not only...
Like I said... Fast money not always the best money, okay? Just because somebody offer you 20 mil don't mean you need to take it. Come on now. 20 mil, that's going to come with a lot more problems than you can handle. Facts. That's why most celebrities or people who get offered those type of deals don't take those deals. You feel me?
Because we saw Speed get offered similar deals. He did not take them. What did he opt to do instead? He just kept pushing. And now he's the biggest thing smoking. This guy's with the FIFA World Cup. And he had the right people around him. But I think it's not just the right people around you, because it doesn't matter who you have around you. If you mentally cannot keep it together, you make the last decision. So people could tell you the best advice ever, and you're like, nah, man, I want that now. I'm 20 years old. This is life-changing money. I'll never have to work again. Give me that. And that's also another thing. When you don't ever have to work again with the type of money that you get, are you likely to grind? Like if Cenat had 60 M's after Mafiathon 1, would we get an event that takes this much effort? Hell no, I don't think so. Like, for example, he would probably just have somebody else running it and not be as hands-on or as involved. Like, for example, Adin Ross, right? He starts Brand Risk, and he has this other guy, Jordan, running the whole show. The guy's doing everything. Adin Ross pulls up to the event, and like I said before, when he pulls up, he doesn't know a lot about what's going on. Like, he's asking questions to the guys, talking about like, yeah, so tell me about your guys' fight. Tell me about your guys' issues. What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be like Vince McMahon. You're supposed to come in there knowing the storyline, and you're supposed to come in there knowing the storyline and gassing it up a bit. Like getting the people heated, getting them to argue with each other. But Jordan is the guy that comes around and does that. And I don't think he should be doing all of that. I think like Jordan's done a good job, but Adin Ross is supposed to be the one that, yeah, he's the face of it. And he's a partner, obviously. but he should be playing the role of Vince McMahon when it comes to that. And you need to be informed of what the fighters are doing. But I think the guy's just too lazy because he just made too much money. And that ruins it for the people that are watching, such as ourselves. I'm glad he's doing good, though, financially. But with Cenat, who knows what the hell is next? Where do you go from here? It's only up. Same thing with Speed. And I think that these guys...
Yeah. Congratulations, Kai, man. You did your big one this year, man. Even through the pain, through the suffering, dog, you did your big one. That's why we like you, Kai, man. Keep going, dog. Adin Ross. I'm sorry, man. Kai then took your place. He put a lot of work in, though.